famous words of Scott Hall. Here we are again in the area of Babica, I think is the Czech word for it. Did a little bit of a map recon and figured out that I was in the wrong spot. So as you can see, it's the only thing I had right about it was the green area, but it's in a totally different location. It's kind of grown up with grass, so I'm going to give it a shot, see what happens. If not, I'm going to go somewhere else. I found another place which is about 30 minutes from here, supposedly a Celtic area. I'll give this a shot first, maybe go back over to the field I was originally in, see what I can find. So, wish me luck, and see you on the first find. Alright, looks like the first find today is a Czech hella. I can actually read this one. One hella from, I think it's a hella. It's a Czechoslovakian coin, maybe a coin. Anyway, it's a Czechoslovakian coin from 1963. Alright. Looks like the next find is a piece of horse brass. They always look like a buckle, but it's probably a piece of horse brass. But I hope so. It's good. Alright. The next find I'm not too sure about. Looks like a piece of iron, but based off the shape of it, it could be used for something else back in the day. I have to clean it up a little bit more to see what it is. I'm going to keep it. Pretty much keep everything, but I'm not going to trash it just yet. If I can get it cleaned up and see if it actually is something. So I don't know. We'll see when I get home and get it cleaned up. Well, I had to move fields. The last place that I was at, where the old ruins were, the vicinity of, I wasn't having much luck. So I came back to the original field that I was at the other day. It was on Thursday, Babica. Last time I was over here on this side, on the back side, which was north end. This time I'm going to try starting closer to the city, see if I have any more luck with coins. So, give it a shot. Today is national holiday, Czech Liberation Day. On this day in 1945, the Czechs were liberated from occupation of the Germans. A very good day for the Czechs. A day to celebrate, but also a day to mourn, because the many lives were lost in the process on both sides. I think we came a long way since that time in history. There's so much history around this area. One thing is for sure, that the people of the Czech Republic are very welcoming, in my opinion, to Americans. Back at the time of liberation, it was called Czechoslovakia. Still Czechoslovakia and Slovakia combined, and they split up later on. The people here are very friendly. Got a lot of good friends here. I've been coming to the Czech Republic for many years, back to my early days in the Army. I was in the Army for about 22 years. I recently retired and got lucky enough to get a job here in the Czech Republic. I love this country, I love the people. It's a beautiful place. If you've never been, I would advise coming for a visit. Language is kind of difficult. I'm still trying to learn some, and I will learn it eventually, I hope. But it's a good day for the Czechs, and I don't know what else to say about it except that it's a good time in history for them to be liberated. The thing that I will say is, if you drive around the Czech Republic, if you come here for a holiday, you will see a lot of monuments and statues up celebrating liberation, different villages, parts of the Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic now. I'm not the type of guy that says, hey, everyone should thank America for what they did. But in my opinion, the Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia at the time, was one of the most appreciative countries towards what was happening during World War II. And also, in my opinion, they've remained very friendly with the U.S. since then. Worked with a lot of the Czech soldiers, both in the Army and outside the Army. Very professional people. Just good people all the way around. And I just want to say thanks for allowing me in your country and being so welcoming to have me here. Let's keep going. Just want to show you how I have my GoPro set up on here. For those that would like to do the same. Took me a while to figure out something that I like the best. So what I do, I clamp this, can't even remember the name of the clamp. I ordered it from eBay. The GoPro mounts on top just like any other GoPro, same mount. I click it to the underside, and then I had the ability to move it up, down, left, or right. It gives you a good point of view for the actual detector while you're moving it. Also, when you set it on the ground, you can adjust it to be able to see what you're doing. You don't have to worry about messing with the camera while you're trying to dig. But it works pretty good. I'm happy with it. Doesn't add that much weight to it, although I have found out that it seems to work easier. I don't know if it's just me or what. When I keep it in the middle, I'm not using it, I push it down. Doesn't mess up the balance of the actual metal detector when you're swinging it left or right. But that's what works for me. You're welcome to try it. The clamp wasn't that expensive. I can get you a price if you want to know. But that's what I do. All right. So this is one of the views with the GoPro mounted on the clamp I have attached to my XP Deuce. You get dizzy if you watch it too much, but just show it if you want to use it like this. It works really good. It's great for when you actually find something or at the hole. Another way you can do it is by turning it up like this. Get a better view of the scenery. So these are just all things that I like to do. Normally I keep it off until I find something. Like my next find is a musket ball. Nothing too special. I had a dry spell, so I need to find something. Anyways, one thing I did recently do, you guys with the XP Deuce, Deos, however you want to call them, with the MI6 pinpointers, I paired the pinpointer to the Deos, and you'll see what happens when you turn it on. It cuts off basically goes to pinpoint mode for the actual XP Deos, and the audio now from the pinpointer comes out of the Deos. So it's awesome. Eliminates a lot of the background noise if you're videoing. So it's pretty easy. I'll give you the instructions on how to do it if you need to. I went on YouTube like everyone else does to find it, but good thing you have an XP Deos. All right. Looks like we have Sonic. Someone got him. He's dead. His legs are eating off. What the hell did that happen? Woo! Stinky, stinky. I'm not eating that. So the next find is a coin. Took me a while to find something else again. It's totally unreadable. But one of the things I'm doing right now, I'm trying a new setting that I saw on YouTube. And should have turned the music off. But anyway, it's supposed to help you find smaller coins. As you can see, this one's pretty small. But it's unreadable. I may not even be able to read it when I get home. But at least it's something. Alright. The next find is a piece of a spoon. Got tons of these at home. But it's something. Probably going to move on here a little bit to another location. It's not happening here today so much. So, yeah. A spoon handle. Or fork or knife. I don't know. It's something that you eat with, or I'm guessing spoon's usually what I find. But there it is. Alright. So I moved locations again. The weather's turned pretty crappy. Hopefully it blows over. But where the camera is pointing now, back in that woodline, there used to be there's some ruins, and there was also rumors of Celtic settlement in this area. So I'm gonna try to see if I can find some Celtic stuff here. I don't know. I'll give it a shot though. Alright. And the first find, I'm hoping it's an old piece of jewelry. I location I'm in with the possibility of there being Celtic materials here. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. Shaped kind of like a, I don't know what, like a little paddle, I don't know. But if you look closely at the top, you'll see there's a hole through it. So I'm hoping it's an old piece of jewelry. I'm not sure. Looks like that could be what it is, but need to get a second opinion. But it's something pretty cool. All right. Oh. Got a long way to go. Trying to get to a spot that I saw on the map in the woods. I know it's going to be covered with flowers to my chest. Looks nice. Glad there's no snakes that are poisonous in check. I hope it's worth it to get over here. We will see. This really sucks. I've got camera high level right now. You can see the flowers are up to my eyes almost. Chest level. Pretty though. So supposedly somewhere in this area there's like an old castle. Haven't found it yet, but I hope I find something here because I'll walk my butt off to get over here. It was not a short distance, and there was some big hills to go up, steep hills. So I'm gonna look for this thing, hopefully find something. If not, I got a long walk back for nothing. All right. I think I'm in the right area now. I think these are the old walls. I know it doesn't look like much now, but the pictures I saw of the area looks like it a lot. So I'm gonna search out in here in between, maybe find something. People have definitely been here because it's trash. So it may be a waste of time, but I'm gonna try it. As you can see, found more of the wall. I believe there's a wall. Problem is I don't know which side is which. It all looks the same. There's no identifiable markings other than this thing that looks like a wall. So I think I'm just wasting my time right now. The only thing I found was trash and what appeared to be a piece of lead. And that's about it. So I think I'm going to start the long walk back. Maybe part of the view is walk back. It sucks. This is the biggest hill I had to go up. I'm going back a different way. Let's see. If I can get up here without busting my hiney. Much good for holding yourself up these cables. Back down this one. Okay, the owl's poop. There's one out of the way. So I found the road. Awesome. Leads right to a field. So, no luck in the woods, just good exercise. I was planning on working out tonight, but I mean, I need to now. So, next thing I'm going to try is hopefully finding some old stuff. So there was rumors of Celtic settlements being in the area. I think the piece from the necklace or the jewelry, it looked like jewelry. I'm not sure if it's Celtic or not. It looks pretty old if that's what it is. It's kind of hard to verify some of that stuff, but it's similar to some of the old Celtic stuff you'd find. So hopefully I can find it somewhere on the internet or get a second opinion and see what it says. Keep my fingers crossed. I'm gonna try this little field up here for a little while. I don't know if you can see it yet. It's coming out from these trees. Overall, it hasn't been a very productive day. But there's still daylight left. So we'll see. Alright. Alright, I found looks like maybe a piece from a buckle. Maybe bronze. Not anything special, but something. Alright. Alright, looks like the next find is a whole button. It's pretty old. Packing's still on. So, it's good. Starting to worry I wasn't going to find anything else. Next find is a pretty modern coin. I believe it's 1987. But it's a coin. I like coins. Alright. Alright, next find is a bag seal. It says Coley on it. Some of the old bag seals are pretty cool. I have no idea what this one is. Oops. But it's a bag seal. I stopped another place. I don't even know the name of the town. I just stopped because it looked old. I think I just found some type of religious medallion or something. I have to clean it off when I get home. Pretty cool though. The town looks really old. I didn't even look at the name of it. But it's right back here behind me. There's a huge old church. You can't see it from here. But we'll see what happens. Next find is another musket ball. I found a few of these today, but I haven't recorded all of them. There you go. Next find is an old button. I think it has something written on it, but I can't tell what it is. It's in pretty good condition now. And the back's gone off of it. Still, old button. Alright. Next find is another button. Nothing too special about it. Just a plain button. Next find is a coin. Czechoslovakian. Unable to tell the date. It's kind of beat up. As you can see, it's bent. But it's a coin. Next find is another coin. This one is really torn up. Probably not going to be able to get anything off of it. Too bad. It's been chopped up, it looks like, with a plow. The next find is going to be a one-ringer bullet. I found many one-ringers here. Most of them been Most of the bullets I've found have been 2-ringers, usually used from the Battle of Königgrätz between the Prussians and the Austrians. But it's a 1-ringer. Cool. Got lots of these at home too. Well, bullets, not 1-ringers. Cool find. Next find is a 1966 coin from Czechoslovakia. Next find is a unidentifiable coin. Looks like it's zinc. Zinc coins do terrible under the ground. I doubt I'll be able to get anything out of it when I get home. It's a small one though. Alright. And I found another coin. I'm really sorry I can't identify it for you. Some of these coins get in such bad condition in the ground, it's almost impossible until I take it home and put a little something on it, or soak it to read anything. Toothbrush doesn't do anything for it. But it's a coin. Alright. And another coin. Looks like a Czechoslovakian coin, but the thing that makes me think different is it's so thin. Once again, you can see, hopefully, there's no way to read this. You can't make out any details. Sometimes when you get home and clean them, like I said before, you can see some things. But I don't think it's a newer Czech coin unless it's just totally disintegrated because it's too thin to be a newer Czech coin. Maybe it's something good. Next find is another coin. Pretty sure this is a Czechoslovakian coin. Just by the way it looks. Once again, you can't read anything on it. But it's got the same shape and color as a Czech coin. Czechoslovakian coin. Try to clean it up when I get home like the others. Alright. Next find is another coin. So crappy seeing what these are. The ones I've been finding here have either been beat up or so much dang patina on them that you can't read anything. You can almost make out a number on the back of it. Might be what I can see. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It could be an Austrian coin, but it's, I can barely see it. I think there's a number 2 on it. I'm sorry, I can't identify it. See much patina. I'll get it when I get home. But it's another coin, so we're still on a roll. Funny thing is, I have what I call here narrow rows and wide rows. It's just the difference in the way the tractor goes back and forth. Every time I get on a wide row, I seem to find coins. You can see this right here. That's what I call a wide row. And you can see here that's a little bit more narrow. Every time I get on the wide row, I'm finding coins. It's just a coincidence. It has nothing to do with anything. But you can see my little bomb craters all around the back. I like giving myself a pattern. You know, some guys like to go and call them wanderers. They just wander around everywhere with their metal detectors. That's fine. It's not what I like to do. I'm afraid I'll miss something. So I have more luck, it seems like, if I make myself a pattern going back and forth. But I found a lot of coins here already. I think 6 or 7 coins. Nothing too old that I can see so far. Might change when I get home and clean them all up. But this is like an unplanned stop, and it's worked out pretty good so far. As you can see, the weather has not been very nice today. Well, it started off really warm earlier when I first came out. I was in a sleeveless shirt. Then it got colder, rained a little bit. It's been a good day. I've been out for a long time. It's gonna be dark soon, so I'm gonna have to quit. All right. Next find is, I'm not sure exactly what this is, but I've seen some of this. May be the same thing. I don't know if it is or not. It could just be a piece of junk, but I believe it's something to do with a military badge. I've seen these all over, different sizes, pretty much the same shape. Some type of pin, though, or it could be jewelry, but I think it's something to do with the military. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But it's kind of like a pointed oval shape. And then on the back you can see where the attachments were. Either a pin or something to stick it on was. Not sure. Pretty cool. Alright. And this will probably be the last one I film. It's getting where you can't see anything anyway. It does you no good to see these. But another coin. They're still coming up here. Hope when I get them home there's something good, but this place is like full of coins. Full of coins. Like I said, there's not much daylight left. It is about 8:30 prime time. I'd say I'm really impressed with this XP Deus. I say Deus. This thing finds everything. Tried a couple of different settings out today, and all of them work good. I even looked at one of the YouTube videos. I think it's called XP Deus School or something like that. And I changed the settings on Deuce Fast, and it was picking up the tiniest little metal things, which is what it was designed to do with the settings I had on it. But this is awesome, along with a pinpointer. This is probably one of the best investments I've made as far as metal detecting. I've used Garrett's. They're great. I found a lot of stuff with them, but this is the bomb. And as I get more used to the sounds and I get more familiar with the settings, it's getting better and better. So, anywho, had fun today. I'm gonna keep searching about 2 more minutes, and I'm gonna head to the car and head to his house.